The title for this episode is The Steam Ninja Scrolls, The Resurrection Hot Springs. And with that said, let's get into a short summary that I have here before we actually start breaking down the preview. So basically what's going to happen in this episode is that Tatsumi suddenly tells Midai that there is a hot springs somewhere where you can meet the dead. Tatsumi's motive for her journey wasn't for a memorial service at all. It was to venture to the hot springs so that she could meet with her deceased mother once again. Seeing Tatsumi trying to get to her destination all alone was very emotionally moving to Midai. So even though they were en route for a mission, Midai wants to head over to the hot springs together with her to try and meet with the deceased. So basically, as we saw in the previous episode, which was Boruto episode 109, at the ending specifically, Tatsumi basically revealed to Midai that she's going on this journey in order to see her dead mother once again. So this episode 110 that is gonna focus on Midai and Tatsumi traveling to this hot springs where you can see dead people, and Midai is going to see Asuma. She's gonna meet him. We do get to see Midai meeting Asuma later on in the preview, and with me mentioning the preview, I think it's time to actually get into the preview and start breaking it down. So the first scene of the preview, we get to see Midai staring out a window. She's looking at the moon. It's a full moon, and by the way, too much moon. There's just too much moon in this one preview, like a lot of moon, a lot of moon. I know I said a lot of times. But anyways, let's move on. We see Midai looking down at something, and then the scene cuts and we see that she's looking at her hands. She closes them, and in the voiceover for the preview, we can hear her saying there's no way something like this is real. So basically, the entire conversation that we hear in the voiceover for the preview is of Midai and Tatsumi talking about the hot springs where you can see dead people and stuff like that. And I believe that the voiceover is a continuation of the conversation that they were having in the ending of Boruto episode 109. So I'm not really gonna talk much about the voiceover. And with that said, let's move on to the next shot in the preview, which is a beautiful shot of Midai's face. I mean, Midai is really beautiful, like, if you don't understand, but I'm getting a bit off topic. Anyways, it's a shot of Midai's face. Her eyes are closed and then they open, and I mean, you have these gorgeous red eyes just staring back at you. It's really it's really mesmerizing, to say the least. Alright, switching up things again, we get to see Tatsumi, and she's kind of sad, you know, she's just there like probably just like wondering, like, is she really actually going to see her mother? Because Midai is actually questioning this hot springs where you can see the dead people and stuff like that. So we get more shots of Tatsumi basically balled up and she's crying, and Midai is just looking at her, probably trying to comfort her and stuff like that, because Midai is seen talking to her as well. So yeah, we get more beautiful shots of Midai's lovely, amazing red eyes. I mean, they're so mesmerizing. As she looks up into the sky, she's looking at the moon. You can even see the moon's reflection in her eyes there, which is like, yo, the detail on this is amazing. The animation is looking really good. But anyways, let's get into the juicy parts of the preview, which is actually Midai meeting Asuma. This is gonna be lit. It's gonna be awesome. So in the scene before the last scene of the preview, we see Midai inside of this like hotel, I'm assuming, and she is standing there, and then we can see a person in the corner there, and that person is Asuma. It's Asuma, because in the next shot we get a backside view of Asuma. We can see his back and stuff like that. We know that's Asuma because, I mean, I've seen Asuma multiple times, so I know what Asuma looks like. That is Asuma right there. So it is confirmed. Midai meets her father Asuma in this episode, which is gonna be lit, as I mentioned earlier on, twice I believe. Yeah, it's just gonna be really emotional. And to end off the preview, we have a shot of Midai looking at the moon. Yeah, the moon again. But I gotta admit, the moon is looking really good, okay? That full moon is just like, I wish I had full moons like that where I live. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like down below, and also let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Are you happy to see Midai finally meet Asuma? Let me know your thoughts. It's been your boy HumbleX. Have a blessed day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.